Hi and welcome to RTG Retro Tech Guardian with Ted and I. In this video we're going to have a quick look at this little camcorder. I say little, they're obviously a lot bigger than what people have nowadays, but this is the Hitachi VM-E120E and it uses the Video 8 format, not the High 8 format. So and it's got a CCD image sensor with autofocus, as it says there, and it's got a 12 times zoom and a digital signal processor 3. So yeah, go. Anyway, this was I think Video 8 was introduced to the UK around 85, 86. So it's either a late 80s or very early 90s camera. I couldn't find a lot of information about it online. It's not like a you know, a famous camera like the one from Back to the Future or so on. So there's not a lot of information about them out there. So yeah, so I got this online. I got it quite cheap. When it originally came, the guy said it wasn't working. The tape was stuck in it. I did absolutely nothing with it apart from leave it in an air-conditioned room and put my dehumidifier on to try and dry all the insides out, and it seems to work fine again. So right, just to quickly show you, so on this edge we've got nothing apart from push lock, and that's obviously how you close the tape mechanism. There is a tape in there, I'll show you that out in a minute. So if we go to the front, we've obviously got the lens cap. Take that off, the lens obviously, and then you've got an infrared remote sensor, and then your microphone there. On this side you have a DC in, you have your power switch for video off and then camera, and then you've got your rocker for your zoom, and this one's got a little hot shoe on this side if you wanted a video light. And then here you got this little thing that says open. You pull it, that opens up and this is where your battery would go. Now, never came with a battery, this one, but looking the way that these are in here, it looks like you can just put no standard AAs in here. Now it draws about 1 amp of current, so God knows how long AAs would last. I just thought that was quite nifty, the fact that you've got battery contacts there, you've got battery contacts here, and it looks like you can put in, what, 6 AA batteries. God knows how long that would last. But you can also put a rechargeable battery in there. So, and this thing rocks a little bit like that, so you've got to put, it's quite fiddly. So we'll get this back in. I'll just show you those anyway, so if you can see them a little better like that. See, they're just little standoffs that flip up. I thought that was quite clever. I haven't seen too many. That's a little plug-in for that. I haven't seen too many that will take AAs as well, so I thought that was quite clever. And as you can see, this foam is falling apart. It's all over my hands and the desk now. It's always the foam that goes on these. So we pop that end in, angle it like that, pop that in, and then close it back. And then here you've got your viewfinder. You lift that up, you open this up. I have no idea what that connector's for, because like I say, I'm not an expert on these cameras. I don't actually know a great deal about them, but it's got some rather funky connector there with a lot of connectors. Don't know what that would be for. Maybe it's for connecting it to I don't know, some kind of video recorder or something that you could connect it to, I don't know. And then in here, you've got your phono connections for your output, so you can monitor it or play it back through your TV or to a VCR or like an Arcos for something for recording and saving your images. And then on the back, you've got the eject button, you've got your manual focus buttons if you want to manual focus. You've got a date, title and display button, then your play, stop, rewind, fast forward buttons there. Again, there was nothing on that side, and that's it on this one, very basic. And then on the bottom, just to show you, That's the model number, serial number, and it said made in Japan. But it doesn't have a date. I don't know if you can get it from the serial number there, the code. If you can, and anybody knows how to find the date from that, then please get back to me, let me know. Pop it down in a comment below. I'd love to know, you know, the exact date for this. So, yeah, that's the camera on the outside. So it also came with a battery, but I've not tried charging it. It's a NiCad battery. There's no way in this world this thing's got any power left in it, and I wouldn't imagine it would last very long. So, and that's supposed to go inside there somehow. I've not looked. But yeah, so it came with that, and that's only a 1200 milliamp hour. Like I say, this draws about 1 ampere current when it's running. So you're only going to get an hour out of that battery. Same with AAs. If you get decent AAs, you might get an hour and a bit out of it. But again, I can connect this to my power supply. We'll connect it to the monitor. We'll power it up and we'll have a look. So we'll connect the monitor up first. If that will go in there. Oh. If I pull that out of the way, it might help. There we go. Okay, and then the power was just on the top here. So we'll plug that in. And again, I just had this little tip here. I cut the ends off and I used my multimeter to find out which was negative, which was positive, and then set that up. And the viewfinder here doesn't come out like the other ones do. It's just got the focus adjustment there in case you've got bad eyes like me. So, right, we'll turn the power supply on. There we go. Now then, if I turn it to camera, there we go. We see an image on the screen. There you see Ted. There you go. So it's drawing 0.71 of an amp at the moment, but it's not actually recording. So we'll give it a try, eh? Shall we? Let's see. Where was the record button again? Well, the big red button on the back here. That kind of gives it away. I'll put that lens cover underneath if I can, and oh no, I need to put it at the back. Okay, well, I'll just angle it up. So we'll give it a try recording. We'll see if this records. Oh, actually, before we do, I should show you the tape. So it uses the Video 8 format. So you wait for the strange noises. There we go. Eventually it comes out. And then you've got your standard Video 8 tape. So I've got a few of these. I've got some metal ones, but the metal ones obviously need to go in a better camera than this really. But I just bought a job lot because I needed tapes to test all these cameras and try them. So there you go, it's making some strange noises, which is just the mechanism running. There we go. So if we press record, now this one I think, here we go, we get a little display for the date. It's on auto. You can title. So if we press record here, now that should be recording. I'm going to flip that round that way so I can look at the tape. Yeah, I believe that is recording. That's still on time. So we'll try zooming in. There we go, there's Ted on the screen with his 1970s Ever Ready batteries. So this anyway, again, I don't have a battery for this. Now this one it can put AA batteries in, so I will actually try putting some AA batteries in this and taking it out and recording outside to see what it looks like, because obviously you get a much better image on outside than what you do inside with these lights. I haven't got a proper studio. This is my kitchen table. I'm quite new to this, so you know, I haven't gone to the extent of getting a studio and video editing. If you notice, I don't even edit my videos, I just talk all the way through. Some people like it, some people don't. But yeah, so let's try stopping that, and then what we'll do is we'll put it back into video mode. So if we press rewind, you can see it's rewinding there. See the battery lights flashing even though it's plugged in on the mains, don't know why that is. And then we'll press play, we'll turn the volume up and we'll see if it actually recorded. Now there is some other people's recordings on this. When I got this, the guy said, it should be recording. I'm going to flip that round that way so I can look at the tape. Yeah, I believe that is recording. There you go, so that is actually recording, it's recorded. That's still on time. So, yeah, so it seems to work fine, it records. Like I say, when I first got it, the guy said he couldn't even eject the tape. And I got it going, and since then I found the other person's files on the tape. So I think I'm going to have to try and find the listing on eBay, which I bought it from. And I'm going to have to try and get hold of the guy and see if he wants his tape back. I've only recorded over about a minute of the very front, so I'm hoping that's nothing important. It might be memories he really wants to keep, so I might as well ask them. So yeah, so if anybody else has got any information about this, especially the date it was introduced or any experience of using one, please obviously drop a comment down below. And I will try and get this battery power supply that you can get. It's a variable voltage power supply. They're not the cheapest things in the world, and I'm not a rich man. So I will try and get one, then obviously I can take this outside and try and get some photos of it outside with better image. So yeah, so if you like the button, please like the video, please hit the like button, and please think about subscribing. It really helps the channel and keeps me going. So again, like I say, any comments, anything at all, just pop it down below and I'll take a look. Thank you very much. Cheers, bye.